the good seat. I'm going to sit in the hard. I'm kidding. Okay, so this is season 5, episode 2. Let it flow. And we still have 13 contestants because no one went home last week. No immunity. And they're given the design.
This week it really blows.
Elegant, dramatic designs that show movement. And that means that most of the designers basically
That wasn't the challenge. It was pin a cape to a donkey. That was because they all met that challenge.
They basically said, how can I make fabric flow? And then like maybe 10 minutes before the end, they were like, oh, there should be an outfit too. Anyway, I have to point out.
Most of them missed the outfit though.
What did you say when you saw Fade picking out fabric?
He's cannon fodder.
So I have to say, I know no one, will believe me when I say that John predicted it, but he predicted it. Anyway, so they all had outfits. They all were various flowing things. And I think, some of them kind of started with the idea of like, oh, it should flow. And then they're like, oh, and I should put something underneath this cape. So there were some outfits where it was like Asha just had a dress with like a sash kind of like wrapped around and kind of flowed. And you're thinking, who wears that? Like, anyway, we ended up with, I 100% agree with the top and bottom. What did you think?
I don't care enough.
Okay, so Keeney had the sunset or sunrise or sunset dress. He dyed the bottom, which was very risky, but it wasn't a terribly complicated dye job.
I hate to say it, but I agree with Isaac that lace didn't do anything for it.
And the very black belt as well.
I didn't really notice the belt until it was pointed out.
Yeah, I didn't really notice the lace until it was pointed out, mostly because I couldn't really see it on the screen, even though our TV is just the size of a wall.
Who had the twirly snake tit? I didn't care for that dress either.
Leanna. You had the blue, my notes say blue with a round boob. You didn't like that, wasn't a top and bottom. We had, I will say this though, before we get into the first couple episodes of recaps are always a little bit of a mess because there's like 90 designers and I don't have the ability to cut in pictures. But Mitchell was all mad at Sam because of the blog. Now let me tell you, never read the blogs. Never ever read the blogs. If you're on the show, don't read the blogs, okay? If somebody comes and says, oh my gosh, did you read the blog? There was a blog, you say, I don't want to hear it, okay? Same thing, I write books. I don't want to read the reviews. The good reviews, aren't really doing anything for my overall. The bad reviews are definitely going to kill my soul. Same thing. So that being said, Mitchell, if you're watching, you need to just turn off this video. I doubt he's watching, but anyway. But on the other hand...
What was he wearing on his head this week, though?
He had a pom-pom. Bink, bink.
Stupid.
No, that was someone different. That was...
No.
You were mad about what's his
I didn't say anything about it, but he's wearing a stupid hat.
Okay, yes. Anyway, but I want to say this real quick about Sam, and I know a lot of people like him, but it's kind of a little shady if you're a contestant on the show and you're talking about other contestants, because it's kind of like if I, as an author, was constantly talking about other authors by name. It's kind of like you cross into a group and you lose certain rights, and that's kind of what happened. That's just my opinion. There you go. You can feel differently. I've never read his blog, so I can't say one way or the other.
I think it's a vlog.
I don't think it. No, this is the vlog.
Yeah.
I think Sam had a blog.
I don't think that's what they said.
Okay. Anyway, I've never seen it. Clearly, I've never seen it because I don't know. So, Keeney, we had Valerie with a red dress. I think one of her big strengths was that she started with a really concrete idea. She liked salsa dancing. Let's make a salsa dress. So she actually had a fully incorporated outfit that stood on its own. You can't have this. And then lastly, we had Sam. You called him the pirate because he had the thing in the head. It was also a good dress. I will say though, when you're in the top,
he didn't have the thing on the head, it would have been a good dress. The thing on the head made it a female pirate dress.
Okay. Yeah, but that's not really what they're judging.
Arrgh, I'm a pirate.
Okay, got it. I will say though, second knock against Sam this episode, he went back to the room while they're all waiting to find out who goes home, and he's bragging about the judge. It's like, that's the time that you take that, you like stuff that in your pocket, you put it in a private interview, you call your family, you don't necessarily brag to your competitors. Anyway, and Sam wins. And it was a good dress. I don't have a problem with the win. Bottom, we had Fade. He had a super structured outfit. Mustard. They called it like a copper, but on our TV it was mustard with a thing over it. Alexander had a blue lace dress with a big cape. and Emily had a weird caftan with like see-through shorts
It was
that were
pretty
really
weird
long. It was
at
pretty weird.
best.
But I'll tell you, this is my theory on why Fade went home. He made the model look old, and heaven forbid somewhere on the runway look old. That is the mortal sin, right next to fat. So they were like, we got to get this guy out of here. Truthfully, though, Fade seems like a nice guy. I'm okay with his loss. Anything you want to add?